Your new book that is coming out this month, when is it due?
Well, actually, my books, I want to just put a little shout out
Mm-hmm.
to a woman by the name of Irina Dimitri, who read one of my books and really liked it. And it's funny because we've been friends for years and she's in marketing. And she said, Donna, I hope you don't mind, but I edited your book.
Uh-huh.
And she sent me this PDF. It was just getting ready to go to press.
Okay.
And her comments, although they weren't like big comments, just made the stories so much better. A little change here, a little change there. And she said to me, do you mind if I read all of your books? She said, Stephen King didn't do it by himself. And she has taken on the role of my unofficial, editor.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, maybe I can give you, a piece of the action. And she said, no, no, no. But if Disney calls you, then we'll change the pay structure. So, but she's fallen a little bit behind with the holidays,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll probably launch the beginning of January. But I wouldn't dare, after seeing what a great enhancement she's made with the books. I wouldn't dare go to press without her comments. And it's refreshing too because she looks at them from my perspective. You can find professional editors out there that really want to put their mark on things, and they might want to change it, a little bit, too much and get off the creative path. But oh my goodness, I couldn't have done it, as well without her. So a big thank you to her.
Superb. Okay, so now since we're talking about the next book that is coming, which is The Mystery of the Desert and on the Seas, could you tell us? I mean, you've launched about 4 books before this, so and launches take a lot of time and effort. It's a lot of work that goes into making or getting a book launched. So would you tell us a little bit about your marketing plan for your upcoming book? What are the activities you intend to do around launch? And what are your learnings from all the previous launches you've had?
My plan is to pretty much follow what I've done. I mean, Book Buzzr is a big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I found them, and I was amazed at how they were able to bring my books to life on my website. People are very stimulated by movement and a lot of, activity. Getting someone to look at a stagnant page can be very difficult. And when I saw how, you allowed them to look at my books as if they're reading them on a tablet or an electronic device, I thought, I absolutely positively have to have this. So I think that was a big plus. I think the giveaways are a big deal. Not that a lot of people leave reviews, but you start to notice that you went from like 0 on the to read list to, in some cases, 500, have the book to read. Well, eventually that's going to happen. I've also listened to a lot of traditional authors that have gone indies, and they say the key to an indie writer is a series.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the pirate is just going to enhance the whole series. Truth be told, I have 3 more concepts in my head of where I want to go with the main characters, and I love creating the book so much that after the pirate is done, I won't allow myself to, start another one until, I get some of these other marketing ideas off the ground. And I think the marketing is going to include boots on the ground, getting to libraries, getting to schools, getting to independent, bookstores, and book signings. I think it's going to include, getting something that, shoots me out there and gets Silly Willy, more recognized, like the coloring book on, iTunes. I don't, you're a lot younger than I am, so I don't know if you remember color forms. Um, you used to get a character,
Mm-hmm.
and the character would come with different hats and different capes, and it was all static cling. And you would take the character and you would dress them up, kind of like a flat Mr. Potato Head. Um, and I'm thinking that one of the things I want to look at is doing a color form Silly Willy Winston. You know, I'd like to create some apps for him, like some game apps where he's at the 6 to 8 where you take him, on different adventures, and he's got to find different things, and you get points or whatever. So I have more marketing ideas than I have time right now. But I really think the key for 2016 for me is I've got to get in front of the kids. It just not only for them and for the books, but for me. I just love children. So
Yes, I think you would find a lot. I mean, it would one be fun and it would also be very inspiring because they are, after all, your audience, right?
yes, yes. So, like I said, if I could give them away for free, I think I'd give everybody a Silly Willy Winston book.